See how they want to adjust. See what these lanes are. Not gonna see it for a while here, at least in the top lane. Frost hiding inside trees, as is common. Sib and Hans can actually go in. Slow from the Brewmaster if you can get a Thunderclap off. It could be a good enough setup for the Earth. Do that. I mean, I guess it does help you for these. This gives you some sense of security for one of these early pulls. Just pick up a creep wave behind the tier 2 and then just back it wherever.
The battle begins.
It's a bit odd considering there's no jungle or anything. Either way, that's what it is. Frost. Share tangos. Oh. Not the unusual, but I guess it's all the region it needs. BPD, he's going in very. Sees the rotation from him up towards the top lane. The supports are down already in position, so these last hits and the experience won't really go to waste as much. Unless you miss the last hits, which is a different story altogether. And I want to match Optimusaur up against the Tide Hunter. You can then leave that pretty much alone. Maybe put on some extra pressure on the PA up top. They're already TPing through. Making that same move again. They're the first ones to TP, which means that Dino Tribe, they can just match that immediately if they want to. So far, they're not actually showing ace. The bottom 33, super freaking. Oh, actually, get the first blood era with the nuke. Frost back. He actually went for the Q first. Still no reactive armor to help him out, but he's far enough away. He has one share Tengu going, but Era, as long as he hangs around. So it's not just a nice little nuke, but it's also a nice little heal at the same time. Oh, that was a good play though. That was sick. That was so sick actually. Saxa. Pulling that teleport. Now Hanskin left his own devices and does have to verify. Another one available in a second. Extra heals. Purifying Flames. PPD would have gotten it. He can maintain division, but quite enough. Hanskin. I guess he's happy, right? He's a Kolish now. Damn, poor Frost. One position player at level 1, 2 minutes into the game. Take the long way up towards the top lane because maybe he TP bottom. TP top was camp. That's one way to win the music lanes, right? He's up there now. Era with a self-deny somewhere. It's always nice. One of the advantages that Abba actually has. You can often, if you get gone on, maybe you can get the deny self in these early phases. You can always just do that on creeps to get back home without actually having to take the long way towards the tier 2, and more importantly, without giving even just a little bit of money over the other team. Hans, stun off the mark. Does an okay amount of damage here towards her, but he is beefy enough that level 1 edicts will not really kill him off. Certainly not with this massive nerd that he received. From 11 down to 8. It was put from 9 to 11 and then from 11 down to 8. It's like... But yeah, Saxa. Okay, that's the stun as Hans can make the rotation of bottom. Highly fast King Zibber, low, and another nuke. From PPD will make this a 1-for-1 trade. But hey, it's fine, Hanskin is a core, right? Did he get the kill? He did. Adapting to the situation as it were. But yeah, mid lane going as well as you would expect for the Raze at least. 23 and 8, 13 and 0 of the lone druids. A lot of work, and yeah, gotta be very careful with the spare chassis. 20 seconds until the resummon comes in, but Bata gets a snipe on that. It's 300 gold. that is worth more than a kill at this stage in the game. Connecting Tiny, Edicts. There's a couple of creeps to tank it up, but Saxa should end up dropping here to Hanskin. So we got a bit of help from Era. Result in not enough nukes, and also has 15 stick charges accumulated, or 1 charges. Would be fine no matter what, up to level 4. Now, final try, trying to get these lanes that they wanted, you know, the 1v1 up top, Frost catching up in levels rapidly because of it, even ahead of the Titan now. Down bottom, there's this 3v3, Hanskin, get the Edict off, for now he's being healed up. As Fata rotates in, the stun does connect. He was down actually, his arrow also ended up dropping. Ace, very low indeed, but Xibber, can he get up? He cannot. I'll just bring him back up full, but damn. Rotation here from Fata, it does give Chassis some room to breathe. Some room to catch up in mid, but... He'll get in the bounce runes too. It's still 2 for 2 trade in the end. No hard no follow now. Rotation from Hanskin. He's been able to make quite a bit of stuff happen already. The stun does connect on top of the root. A bit unfortunate there, but hey, it should still be a kill with the Edict. Hanskin is jumping so freaking low. The Savage Roar. And he's still alive actually. Oh no. If they knew that it gotten the root, they could have chained up that stun afterwards. Maybe that would have been enough to finish off the Razor as it stands. Tribe. Unfortunate situation. Feeling. Chassis at this point. Yeah, I can always just TP the bear back, heal up. What?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
TP against Saxon. He was looking for a mid gang, but coming back finds Era instead. Relatively easy kill early on if he doesn't have the big levels. Or you don't really get that all that quickly. Frost up top is Fata. Found himself a new home, perhaps? I don't know what he's doing, but he's taking a lot of damage. More ways than one, as it turns out. Frost doesn't have the Timber chain just yet, though. If he did, Fata might have actually been dead. The angle, quick Timber chain into another Q, into Chakram. Frost is back on track of where he wants to be, at least. So that's something Final Tribe to be happy about. Xibber also closing in on that level 6. Chessie hasn't died yet, so... and he's... we're fast rotating back and forth, like he's getting some space in mid too, and this is all that you're looking for. I mean, having these kind of heroes, or having Lone Druid in particular, you're looking for a bit of a later timing. Frost? Alright, doesn't have a lot of stacks right now. Of the reactive armor, he's trying to TP out, but Saxo was there, ready to cancel it. Should be that Timbersaw, and it is indeed. Oracle dies at the same time elsewhere. Killing spree ended actually, it was hilarious. But hey, Xibber, with his range creep, should get this level 6. Right there just yet. Could use this to be very aggressive. Coming back. That is, little stun. PPD isolated with the Edict. Should pretty much be a solo kill. Arrow's there to help out just a little bit. And hey, with the split committed. Oh wow, Ace, the auto thing doesn't... Good to know. Blur does not pop against Broodlings. I did not know that. So that's a bit of a waste, honestly.
Double damage.
At least Ace is not farming, he's being back up top where it's perhaps a little bit safer. Bata already working away. Tier 1 tower. Where's Frost? I don't know.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Threaten him. And mid lane though. Looking for 33, Chassis. Sends in the bear, but sets them back out as I see Saxa slowing it down. Both teams are mostly just Final Tribe, they're perfectly happy to just poke and prod. Try and leverage this early tankiness In the meantime, just continue to try and get CS. Maybe get a pick off on Fata here. Frost does have Soul Ring, does have stick charges, but he's not fast enough. Catch up to the Razor. Max out passive. Yeah. Speedy Gonzalez, right? Hey, they kept the Tier 1 tower alive. That is in the 9 range right now. But I finally tried perfectly happy to just go for these pokes and prods, and all of that is creating a lot of space. Jesse is going for the Midas build-up. No super quick radiance, but he's gonna have that eventually. If everything goes well from this point, around 20 minute mark perhaps still. Maybe 25 at the latest. Oh. Gotta give it to them though, and gotta give it to Nip in general too. Just fighting around these boundary runs, always finding just a bit extra. No, it's just to support ABBA kill. That's helpful nonetheless. Frost does have a decent amount of armor charges, but 3 heroes around him. Nowhere to go. Perfect timed avalanche to interrupt that timber chain, so they will still get the kill. Same time down bottom, PPD in a bit of trouble. Ults himself actually. Edict still going like he should have an just stun missing. He actually have enough. He has actually had enough heals.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower.
Don't actually get to deny up top. That's right. So it's a 1-4 on Shay, tier 1 for tier 1. One that you see so often. Still looking for a new home. Now he's joining up. Chess in Era and mid. They have a catapult. They have the bear at max level, so the demolish will help you shoot through that one quite nicely. I mean, after Ravage, enough mana for it here with a bottle charge. Could potentially take a fight. But that's the entirety of TFT here, so probably not worth it. Not quite ready with the damage dealers. Razor is not in a fighting shape right now. Always gonna be the Brewmaster ultimate. P still gotta play for time. More than the final tribe does. Against Hanskin, round number what? 2, 3, 4? This time no ult though.
Your desolation, my gratitude.
Took him all the mana that he had, but hey. Kill's a kill. Keep us to the shrine? Frost doesn't really need it, but will certainly be ready to go again now. He's maxed out healing. There's nothing to underestimate from that. NRP smoking it. Avalanche on Era. He still doesn't have his ultimate actually, so goodbye you. Chessie hanging around. Savage Shore keeps Fat away, but Haskin in the middle of that. Oh, yay. Not sure about this Ravage. He catches the Brewmaster on top of the hero that was dead anyway, but Ace, big target here. If you can burst him down, you can indeed. Jesse finds the last hit. Ace was abandoned by the rest of his team actually. PPD now finds himself on the front line, slowed down a little bit instantly with the ult on him. He has enough heals going. Ah, never mind. This is Orb indicator. It was black, then it turned into the other color, but not sure how reliable that is actually. In any case, it's going to be another tier 1. Final try, just outnumbering them up top. Catch on Ace, and no tower denied. The Bear's just way too powerful even at this stage now. Even getting more the root onto Saxa. Look at this damage. Yikes. Punching their way through right now. And they're here on the sidelines, and they don't quite have a creep wave yet. But they are hanging around to want to take the tier 2 as well. Here's a glyph, so Edict will be tanked up, one would imagine. But there's nothing really to stop them, certainly considering there's no Ravage, there's no Aether's quite yet. Ace also far from any useful item. Make him feel comfortable joining in these fights. Let's go for the Battle Furies, it's gonna be a while until he gets there. How far can Final Tribe actually take this? Because they're not leaving. 15-minute high ground push? Hoorah! I mean, Only minus on the bear, but he's still hitting hard and fast. Frost. He's pretty much unkillable here if he has enough reactive armor. So yeah, with the Edict, they go for some damage here. Primal split being used. Just to secure this tower push. Gonna get a 14.5 minutes. Tier 3 tower, they're not stopping here. Stun over on Razor, lift up the Titan. There's still no Ravage. Well, 20 seconds actually. And all of this just to buy space. They want to get the melee racks, but they realize, alright, maybe not enough damage, not enough time. Zaxa, maybe Avalanche, trying to toss somebody back, but might just get the bear here, which is good. 300 gold for 33. What's his next item? He already finished up the plans.
Top shrine is under attack.
Then, oh, this is lying around 33. What are you doing? The stun connects! Oh no, he had no idea. He had no idea. Sorry, he says, yeah.
Radiant's top shrine
Can now do as well is rock away the shrine. Halskin, he's actually missed out on an opportunity perhaps to use the remnants of that edict to help with the shrine, but either way this one's gonna go down. Final tribe is complete departure from game number 1. This time they just put the pedal to the metal immediately.
has fallen.
And it's like, oh yeah, I mean, we don't have too many items, but neither do they, and we have good abilities, we have good levels. Can leverage that, and this early tier 3 taking on the shrine so early on the game, it's so significant. No easy Roche TP spot. So if you lose a skirmish, of Ravages and cooldown again, perhaps. Lose some more buildings. Another thing, all of these objectives going down this early on just supercharges the Lone Druid in his quest for Radiance. He's 3.5k gold in the bank right now. Minutes into the top of the Midas, so it's gonna even further. Yeah, Pete, they need to try and find a way somehow, but he's pretty damn tanky. 15 seconds until the old era also hanging around this general area. They claim control of the side jungle right now. PPE's walking up. He's walking straight back down again. He wants a D-ward, and oh, he will find it. He does have the Ethos now, Hanskin. Okay, he's taking a lot of damage here to stun. Does connect in the end, gets the Edict off as well. Fata gonna take a lot of damage in return. And with Frost there to take over. It's gonna be enough damage. That was not worth it at all. 3 seconds. Raise on the side. Let's use no Edict to bring down towers. Jesse somewhere else. He really wants to finish up the Radiance before push, but damn. It's 40 seconds while Raze is not farming. He got himself a Blink Dagger though. I mean, he's got a pretty good early game. So that'll certainly be helpful in just giving them some more options. Right? Just if Final Tribe are out of position, maybe you can get a Blink toss back or just the up toss combo just to burst somebody down. But it goes back to what I said in the draft. Like, who can you actually, who do you actually burst down here? Hanskin is the only one that's susceptible to that, really. Go to smoke. And around here, Final Tribe that kind of split up a little bit. Jesse. Late, aren't they? Yeah, enough money for the Radiance. Buy it up immediately. And they're not even collapsing in this bottom lane. They saw the bear. Should have seen. The chest even now. Find the Ados to find some damage. It should be that bear, most likely. Oh, space darkness. Mind, they just let it go. They thought that, hey, maybe Final Tribe is sitting behind there, or maybe we just need to defend our freaking tier 2 tower mid. 33. We're mauled at by this chassis panda.
Radiant's middle tower has
The end of that. Roche could also be in the menu.
Dire are scanning.
Oh. He is fast. Is he fast enough? That's a big question. Good initiation relay here. But Megataskin, yes, is Atos, but all that we're really looking for was the Shrine. And perhaps a tier 2. You do have Hanskin
Radiant's bottom shrine
working on the wave for it to push that one out. Very systematic, once again. They've got that big item. So now they're asserting dominance on the Radiant side of the map. And Nip and IP, they're not ready to really fight, are they? I mean, Ace has a Desolator. Shifted that from the battlefield is certainly necessary here to try and have something away. You can imagine a fight where there's a down of good. They're going for these value items, you know. You can certainly imagine when there's a fight with a Ravage, Last Medallion somebody, Ace jumps in and try and burst somebody down.
A tithe to the impurities. Illusion.
Gonna be hard, not impossible. You would also need the Oracle though. I mean, PBD even... I didn't see that happening, but he also altered himself by the looks of it. And that's a long cooldown on level 1. I mean, they even upped that by 15 seconds recently. From 100 to 115, so he might be back. Wolf's not going to be back for another. Certainly helpful for TFT to consider as they're walking away from Roche. They have a medallion of their own on Sibba by the looks of it, yeah. Still taking them quite a while. Between the 4 of them. NIP? It might be just a little bit too late. Stay blinking right the hell now. Sibba with the instant ult. Out off to the side. Roshan goes down now. And I think NIP, they have to do the Delta split, but going forward here, they can lift up PPD at least. They don't see Ace. Again, the blower not actually break into just Pandas. And get this 1 kill 33. What the hell are you doing here, Saxa? It's gonna provide some help. We're gonna try and bring down Chassis, but he's so healthy. He's so tanky. Fata needs to start seeing some damage, but Chassie's just seeping out. The root comes through from the bear, and Chassis realizes, wait a second, we can just win this fight. We can just team up them right here. NIP, they took the fight that they thought they could win. And then they realized, wait a second, that didn't work at all. The triple kill to round it out. After game 1, that was so freaking crazy, so silly, so tough to watch if you're a Final Tribe fan. Game number 2 was just complete beatdown. A draft win, Final Tribe, they knew about the timing window, they took it, and NIP, they were not ready for that at all. All the way